There are a lot of meal delivery services out there, but how many come with simple customization? Tastebuds comes with that and so much more. My name is Tiffany and I am so excited you're here. I help busy millennials create healthy meals in minutes without stress and overwhelm, in addition to guiding them towards becoming the best possible version of themselves through food, family, and fun. In this video, we are going to talk about how Tastebuds can help you save time, money, and energy in the kitchen. And that's not all. I also have a super simple strategy to help you implement right away to save time, money, and energy in the kitchen, but only if you stick around until the end. Let's get started. So what is Tastebuds? Tastebuds is a product brought to you by the Pampered Chef that offers you simple customization with quick, easy recipes that help take the guesswork out of meal planning and boost the creativity to your weekly recipes. Every month, you are going to get 3 spices, each with a recipe card that fits a different theme. So this month's theme is homemade holidays. So we've got 3 featured recipes, each with their own spice packet. And sometimes you even get a few surprises, such as last month, our October subscribers got to try a brand new seasoning that has never been released before and can't be found anywhere else. And that was a black truffle herb. Delicious over chicken and pasta. This month, our November subscribers get a 4th seasoning, a sample pack of our classic seasoning salt. Now this is delicious on everything. It goes great on pork, steak, chicken, roasted veggies, and you can even make a nice flavored butter as well as popcorn seasoning. So we have got some ideas right there on the back of our theme card to help you use your free sample of our seasoning salt. It is one of my favorites to also make a snack mix. So a nice fresh twist on your traditional snack mix. Add the seasoning salt to your cereal, pretzels, crackers, you name it, delicious. Now, we also have our 3 featured recipes for our healthy holidays. So let's dive into the first one and take a look at those simple customization options. So our first featured recipe for our November homemade holidays collection is mashed potato gnocchi. And this features our garlic herb rub. Now with our recipe cards, we have got some additional ideas on the front to use that seasoning packet, because in this packet, you not only have enough to make this recipe, but you're also going to have some left over to make 1 to 3 additional recipes depending on the serving sizes. So you get to try the seasoning multiple times and decide when you're ready to purchase more. And as a Tastebuds subscriber, you can purchase more without any additional shipping costs. One of our great perks about being a subscriber is the add-on marketplace. So for 10 days throughout the month, you have the option to add on additional products, not just from our pantry collection, but from elsewhere in the catalog as well. And those that are active October, November, and December get to save an additional 15% off. This has never happened before. So not only do you get to save time with the sale, or save money with the sale, you save time with the products and with the recipes, which also save you energy, helping you focus more on the important parts of life and less on constantly cooking dinner in the kitchen. Now this gnocchi recipe is going to teach you how to create your own mashed potato gnocchi in no time. So you simply use prepared mashed potatoes, or if you don't have them prepared yet, dice them up, throw them in your pressure cooker for a few minutes. Double check your pressure cooker settings and time, since it does vary with every pressure cooker. But then you can mash them to perfection and you'll combine them with the garlic herb rub, flour, baking powder, egg white, and cheese to then roll out and make your own gnocchi. Best part, you can use gluten-free flour for that to then have gluten-free gnocchi to fit for those of you that need a gluten-free diet or have a gluten sensitivity. Now we've got some also change ups on here So again, simple customization, and we have the tips for you to make it even easier for you. So this does call for thick cut bacon, but you can easily swap that out for turkey bacon or the vegetarian bacon of your choice to make this a vegetarian recipe. Now, we recommend topping it with the bacon mixed with green onions and a little bit of lemon zest, but you can swap that out and top your gnocchi with some leftover taco meat, other cheeses, beans, tomatoes to turn it into a Mexican gnocchi, perfect for Taco Tuesday. And you can also make this ahead of time. So gnocchi freezes really well. So you can make this ahead of time and divide it up into portions, perfect for batch cooking. Throw it in the freezer and enjoy it at a later date. Now, some additional ideas to use your garlic herb rub, since you will have some left over. It's delicious over green beans. This is also one of my favorite ways, is to use it over roasted veggies or mixing it with some melted butter or olive oil and drizzle over freshly steamed veggies. Delicious. Now, before we jump into the second recipe that is featured for our November collection, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite recipe when it comes to the holidays? Drop it in the comments below. I look forward to reading those, and if you're interested, let me know in the comments and I will share some beverage pairing recommendations to go along with that holiday recipe. So our second featured recipe for our November homemade holiday collection is rosemary herb apple cherry chicken, and this features our rosemary herb seasoning. This is one of the most used in my own kitchen. We frequently use this over spaghetti squash or to doctor up some homemade spaghetti sauce, pasta sauce, or pizza sauce. It is also delicious sprinkled over roasted butternut squash or on a butternut squash pizza, which is one of our family favorite recipes that is made almost weekly during the fall season. So with this recipe, just like the other one, we've got ideas on how you can use the rosemary herb seasoning and change ups to help you customize this delicious chicken dinner. Now, this dinner is going to come with apples and cherries, as it says, but if you are not a fan of cherries, you can simply add in extra apples or swap it out for cranberries for another fun holiday twist. And you can use fresh or frozen, depending on what you have at home. And if you find yourself with leftovers, you can turn that cherry or cranberry apple mixture into a delicious chutney or sauce to then top on some fresh turkey slices or your leftover chicken. Also great over a baked brie, which doubles as a holiday appetizer or dessert. Amazing flavors. And if you have yourself a little bit of honey or maple syrup, that is also going to be great drizzled over that baked brie. Now, some other ideas to use the rosemary herb seasoning is to top it with sweet potatoes. So as you're roasting your sweet potatoes, add a nice herb flavor with the rosemary herb seasoning. You can also make a butter out of it and add that to your beans and rice or mix with pasta. Delicious. Now, before we jump into the third recipe and seasoning packet for the month of November, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button because I'm dropping videos like this every week and I would hate for you to miss out on the next one. So our third featured recipe for November Tastebuds Homemade Holidays is a sausage strata, and this uses our Tuscan style herb chicken seasoning. Now, this is not just a seasoning packet, but it is also a meal mix. So with this seasoning packet, you can turn this into a Tuscan style chicken soup or a vegetable soup. You can also use it to season your chicken or roast in the oven with some potatoes and carrots. There are so many options which you can find on my website, and that link is in the description below as well. But for this featured recipe, we are making a sausage strata with Italian sausage, potatoes, onions, bell pepper, spinach, cheese, and some cubed bread, and of course eggs for that boost of protein, making it a delicious breakfast on the weekend or a breakfast for dinner during the week. Now, if you are not a fan of Italian sausage, you can swap it out for turkey sausage or your preferred meat alternative, any of those sausage varieties. And when you find yourself with leftovers, which you may depending on the size of your family, the Strata freezes well. You can portion it out, freeze it in those single serving sizes, and then just pull it out, throw it in the microwave to heat it up for a delicious weekday breakfast or a grab and go breakfast and heat it up at work. You can also use this as your main course, serving it with fresh fruit for a delicious, well-balanced breakfast meal or breakfast for dinner. And some other options to use that Tuscan style herb seasoning. Again, you can turn it into a delicious vegetable soup. I like to make it with some tortellini as well, just to give it that extra cheesy flavor. You can also turn this into a dipping oil, another great appetizer for your holiday gatherings this season. You'll simply combine half a cup of olive oil with 1 tablespoon Parmesan cheese and 1 teaspoon of this mix and have your bread cubed and ready for dipping. You can also saute spinach with this for a nice fresh take and a delicious healthy vegetable. And of course, if you're not a fan of spinach, you can easily swap that out in the recipe here and use kale, arugula, or collard greens. All of those are interchangeable. Now let's keep this momentum going to help you save time, money, and energy in the kitchen by using these 3 simple steps. First one is to implement theme days. Theme days are so much fun to get the entire family involved. When you are incorporating new recipes and allowing your family to help you choose those, they are more likely to want to help you in the kitchen with the cooking process and then eat them for dinner. So some of our favorite theme days are Meatless Monday, Tastebuds Tuesday, Stir Friday, Slow Cooker Saturday, and Super Sunday. The second tip is to incorporate family favorites. So pull your family and see what some of their favorite recipes are and incorporate those in throughout the month. By having those familiar family favorite recipes, they're more likely to try the new recipes that you're implementing with those theme days as well. And the third tip is to try Tastebuds. If you're ready to grab your November collection, click the link in the description below because it is only available through November 16th. After that, you'll have access to our December collection, which will be revealed on December 1st. But by getting your Tastebuds subscription now, or even just grabbing a trial for the month of November, you will gain access to our add-on marketplace, which for 10 days, you can add on additional products to your next shipment and save 15% plus free shipping. So it is a great way to instill creativity while saving time, money, and energy in the kitchen. And also, grab your copy of my free weeknight recipe guide so you can start saving time, money, and energy in the kitchen right away by downloading that guide today. Click the link in the description below.